Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here. It's almost Thanksgiving, and I've got some sales to be thankful for. It had been slow in the last few weeks. This weekend really picked up, and really the last couple of days, things have been pretty good. So let's take a look at what's sold out of my eBay store in the last 2 days. The first thing that sold, this gaming remote. You might remember me talking about selling the Roku here just on this last video. Well, now the gaming remote that I got with it has sold. I picked this up at an estate sale last week. The whole thing was $2, so I guess we could say the Roku and its remote was $1, and this remote on its own was $1, and it sold for $24.49, free shipping, but it didn't weigh all that much, so we make about 20 bucks off this thing. Viking Season 4, Part 2. Picked this up early this summer at a garage sale for $1, and it sold for $17.49. Plus international shipping through eBay's standard international delivery. It went up to Canada, so that a pretty nice sale. Lawrence of Arabia, another DVD sale. This one a little bit lower in value, but the turnaround was really fast, and I knew that when I picked it up. I got this at the same sale as I got the Roku unit, and I knew it was low dollar. We sold this for $6.99 plus shipping, but the thing is, there's very few listed to those that are sold, so I knew it would turn around really quickly. I'm okay with paying $1 for something and then selling it for 7 days later. That turnaround is good. Keeping the media train going, we sold Dark Blue Season 1. I'd never even heard of this series. Picked it up for $1 at a garage sale, and it sold. I sent out an offer on this one, so a weird amount, $14.93 plus shipping. This Hallmark ornament, Countdown to Christmas, I picked it up in the spring at the Hallmark store. They were clearing out some old ornaments, and they were selling them all for $1. So I picked up, I think, 5 or 6 of these, something like that, this particular one. This is the last set of ornaments that I've got left. I sold through all the others. This sold for $12.74 plus shipping. Okay, this one is really cool. You guys have seen me talk about the Hot Wheels cars. We picked up like 400 Hot Wheels cars for $100. There were a couple of throw-ins with that deal. Some of them, they were old remakes of political pins, and they were vintage remakes, but they were remakes. This was tacked on to that same board that had all of the pins on it. Kind of out of place and really cool. This is a vintage keychain from Vietnam. This is 1972 Da Nang. I sent out an offer on this as well, and so it sold. They took me up on that offer, $29.92 plus shipping. This 100% profit at this point, so that a really, really good sale off of that car's purchase. The next thing to sell, another vintage piece. This one really neat. It was a ticket stub and the game program from the 1945 Rose Bowl. This was USC versus Tennessee, and this actually going down to Tennessee. It was really cool. You can see it's got a little bit of damage in it, and I really didn't know what it was worth, as, obviously very old, very rare, at least the two pieces together, but I just didn't know what it was worth. I paid $1 at a garage sale for it, and I just really liked the look of it. I put it up like at $68, something really high, and just left offers on and waited. Somebody sent me an offer of $50. Yeah, I mean, it had been sitting all summer and through the fall, now into the winter. Nobody had taken an interest in it, so the first real offer I got, I'm good with turning $1 into $50 plus shipping, actually. And if you haven't heard us talking about it, resellers for Tots. We're collecting toys for Tots. And somebody came into the store and bought some from the store and then sent me a message and said, hey, I want to donate them. So here, take a look. These Hot Wheels Secret Code series, a set of 4. And then the 1996 Race Team, that also a set of 4. Basically, I'm $1 into each of these lots. All told, it was $24.63. Free shipping on these is what it was set up to. And this was David. Their eBay store is 3 Crazy Dogs. Look them up. It sent me a really nice message saying, hey, this is for you to donate. to the Toys for Tots campaign. So, David, you and your wife, thank you so much. They run that eBay store, Three Crazy Dogs. Thank you so much for doing that. That's really, really cool. You didn't have to do that. You donated and you supported our store at the same time, which is that's neat, and that was unexpected, and I'm sure appreciative of that. I did send you out a little something, so I had the number. I had to send something through the eBay system, so you guys do have something coming through the mail, slinging your way. How about this? Another Hallmark ornament. This one I just picked up. I talk about this on a video coming up because I just picked this up the other day. I picked it up yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, about 3 o'clock. I met the guy. I think I listed it about 6 o'clock, and it sold overnight while I slept. I picked up 6 ornaments, listed them, and this one sold. I actually got a low ball offer on another one. So you pick the right Hallmark ornaments, and they do sell very, very well. And this one is interesting because it's a cross-section of Hallmark is collectible, and then even inside the Hallmark, you've got the magic ornaments. They have sound or light or motion or some combination of those. Those are a little bit more valuable, a little bit more collectible. And then we throw in Star Wars, and this is a good one. He sold a couple before I got to it that I would have liked to have had. We didn't lose all the value. We lost some of the value because I wasn't quick enough. But I got to it 3 days after they listed it and still got some really good ornaments, including the best one. This one sold. This was Royal or Rebel. It's Darth Vader and Princess Leia, of course. I paid $40 for the 6 of them, so $6.67, I guess, into each ornament. This sold for $31.49 plus shipping. So we got most of our investment back already off of this first one. This Maz 7310, you might remember me picking this up at the overpriced thrift store. We had a video about this a little while back. I paid $25 for it. I definitely paid up, but I paid up because it was relatively rare. Weirdly, one of the reasons I got it was because there were no U.S.-based sellers that have this. It's an old Soviet truck. It's made actually in Russia. The model is not just the actual vehicle itself, but this literal model is made in Russia. I thought, it'd be cool to be the only U.S.-based seller to have this. Somebody's going to want this. And I picked up a watcher and got decent views, but then it's actually an international buyer that picked it up. So somebody from the UK gave me 68.83 Great British pounds. That's the equivalent of just under 92 bucks. I think it was 91.95. So once we figure out fees and shipping, I lose a little bit on the shipping. It's going to be like $24 to ship it out. So a little bit more expensive, but not too bad. We still make about $27. So essentially we doubled our money. That's kind of what I was anticipating when I picked it up. I knew we weren't going to get rich, but I was pretty confident that would sell for Christmas. And sure enough, it did. I just didn't anticipate it being an international sale. That threw one of my web interpret listings. So pretty cool to see that come in last night. This U.S. Army Field Manual, this from 1994. It's peace operations. It's really not a very valuable one. We've been selling these off. I picked up a whole postal crate full of them from a guy that was in the National Guard at a garage sale. Paid $15 for the whole crate. We're way into the profit on these things, and now we're down to the few that aren't really worth that much, but worth enough to list. I had this up at $9.98. Somebody sent me an offer of $9.48. Why he just wanted 50 cents off, I don't know, but I was good with that. And then it actually went international, this one going to Belgium. So I don't know why somebody in Belgium wants an old manual, especially this one. I understand some of them, they were about tanks and the infantry and rifle squad. Those were interesting. This one seems relatively boring, but a lot of these I've actually sold overseas, these old field manuals. So pretty neat sale. And then the last one, at least the last one for now, Christmas village figures. These I picked up last year. I'm pennies into these because I picked them up in a big lot of stuff. We're way into the profit now. And somebody sent me an offer of $10.40. I think I had them up at like $11.99 or something. So they sent me an offer of $10.40 plus shipping. Yeah, good enough. So those went out today as well. Christmas stuff is obviously, as you can see, starting to sell. Jackets are starting to sell. Winter is now here. People are buying winter stuff. So if you're digging into that death pile, pull out the boots, pull out the jackets, pull out the gloves and hats, pull out the Christmas stuff. I know, you were focused on the Halloween stuff. It's time to shift over to the Christmas stuff because that stuff is definitely selling now. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. That's all we got for right now. There's still quite a bit left in today, this evening, but I wanted to get this video put together. I'm going to try and get to bed a little bit early tonight, and then we'll see how the schedule turns out the rest of the week with the holiday. I think we're going to be traveling a little bit, so I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at as far as publishing videos the rest of the week. I'll try and get you a what sold on Friday. We'll see. I don't know, many people are going to buy things on Thanksgiving, or if they're just going to watch football. I don't know. We'll see. So there's going to be some kind of video that I'll upload for you to see on either Friday or Saturday. I can tell you that much for sure. But guys, for now, again, I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.